Empress Virgo of Empress Virgo Tarot, back again with another reading. This time it is a What I'm Feeling energy message for the collective for the week of May 29th to June 4th of 2023. Again, that's May 29th to June 4th of 2023. I hope you guys are staying healthy, happy, and safe out there. And I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys give to me and to the channel. It is much appreciated. So, the energy for this week of the 29th of May to the 4th of June, okay, it's going to be like a little bit more even keel. And what I mean by that is it's going to be like a level playing field. That energy is going to be leveling off from the previous week before. I know it might have been a little bit rough for some people. It might have been more intense for the others. Remember, I was telling you guys about not getting in a war with someone over ideas or what, or even being the fall guy or girl for someone on the job, especially because a lot of people didn't know about that energy, what was happening in the cosmos, and a lot of people were taking moments and trying to blow them out of proportion or boost them up into being something else, which causes chaos in other people's lives. So I hope y'all survive that energy. It might have been a little bit rough for some of y'all. It might have been more intense for others. It might have been mid range for others, okay? So it's different for everyone out in the collective. But I want you to know that things are going to be leveling out this week. And on Monday, it's going to be moving into Memorial Day. A lot of people take their time to relax, go to cookouts here in the U.S., of course. A lot of people have the day off from work. And if you have the day off from work, actually relax. Don't take that. I mean, I know a lot of people like to socialize, go to barbecues or different events that people put on, but don't spread yourself too thin, is what I'm trying to get at, because a lot of the times you'll tell somebody, yeah, I'll come to your cookout or barbecue or whatever event they're having, and then you find yourself being even more exhausted when the day is over with, and then you still have to go back to work or still have to do whatever you have to do in your business and etc. or at school. So take that time to actually enjoy yourself, yes, but don't spread yourself too thin, especially on Memorial Day, okay? Now, if you decide to travel, this is a time for adventure. Okay, that's that Sagittarius energy. So you might go off the beaten path, or might want to go off the beaten path, but please stay safe, y'all, because if you don't know something about a particular terrain, for some people, I just saw like a mountain, like walking a trail or something, you might want to have a buddy system or go with a small group of people who actually know the area. But if they know the area and you're going with them and you trust them, that's cool. I don't know why I was shown that particular thing, but we're going with it, okay? Also, too, I want y'all to know, if you are not really a particularly private person, or even if you are, keep your private life private. What's going on in your relationship, or if you're dating someone or married or whatever, doing a friends with benefits thing, keep that private, because if you're attending a barbecue or workplace event or whatever, or people that you work with are going to be there, then there might be some type of stuff that gets out when you get back to you when you get back to work, because people might be gossiping about what went on or whatever, and I mean in a negative way. So that might, if something goes on between you and your significant other or your spouse and you're at a work event during that holiday season, for those of y'all who celebrate, just make sure to keep it calm, because a lot of the times people that you know who gossip at your job, and you know the gossipers, they're gonna run around the office and spread it. That's the truth. And that's what it is. So for a lot of you guys, even though the energy is leveling out, you're gonna feel like around Thursday or Friday, like you're gonna feel like you're gonna be very productive, have a boost of energy. So make sure you kind of sort of quell that and remain balanced, and don't try to spread yourself too thin as well, because by the end of the week on Friday or headed towards the weekend, you might feel a little bit burnout if you don't pace that particular energy and be productive, yes, but don't let someone or let something have your attention all over the place, okay? So on Friday evening, though, you might feel like you just want to unwind or reflect on the day or spend it with someone that you love. If you're in a relationship, like I was saying, that Venus energy is really going to be kicking up during this particular week. So whether you're in love with somebody, in a relationship, in a marriage, spend some time with that particular person and engaging with them in a healthy way. You know what I'm talking about, okay? But on Saturday, the full moon is going to make everybody feel kind of lazy. It's going to kill the vibe for work. So if you was planning on working on the weekend, just heads up, Saturday, you're going to feel like you don't want to do nothing. I just like heard the lazy song by Bruno Mars, so that's the energy you're gonna be in. You're gonna be like, what is wrong with me? I'm just dragging. And that's why, because of that full moon energy, okay? So you're gonna wanna not focus on things as far as getting things done, but you're gonna be like in a fun mood or in a lazy mood. So you're gonna have to schedule your day according to how you feel. You're gonna have to go with the flow, literally on Saturday, okay? So the best advice that I can give you guys to get through the week, okay, is let the holiday spirit of Memorial Day, because most people see Memorial Day here in the U.S., in the States, is the unofficial kickoff to the summer months, okay? So traditionally, the holiday is to remember people who have passed, who are veterans, or even people who are veterans who haven't passed on. I do that as well. But if you have family members who are veterans, but traditionally it's for people who have passed on in a time of war or in service to the military, to the government, to the citizens, or whatever. So that is the day to remember them. Okay, even if you know someone who served in the armed forces, y'all know what I'm talking about. Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Army, you know, those branches, then spend some time reflecting about them or paying homage to them. Okay. Also, too, like I said, a lot of people see this holiday as an additional kickoff to the summer. This would be a perfect time if you're in search of a new suitor to meet someone going to get-togethers. But don't approach no one. Just go with the flow. Let things organically flow for you guys. Okay. I know that's a mouthful, but stick with me. The top astrological event of the week will be on Friday. So Venus will be in Cancer and is going to trine Neptune and Pisces as a part of a grand lunar trine with the moon in Scorpio. So the ooh, baby, this is going to be interesting. So we're going to have the full moon, I believe, in Scorpio. Lord. Okay. So this is going to be a time for healing after a tense few weeks and even last week, Lord. Okay, so this is going to be a great time, though, to spend socializing and gathering with friends and family, or even going out on a date, okay? So use that energy to plan accordingly. Go with how you feel, though. Trust your discernment and your intuition. If you feel like you should be at a certain place, be there. If you feel like you don't and the energy is telling you, hey, don't go there, even though somebody may have invited you, trust your intuition always, okay? Your intuition overrides anything, okay? So let's keep that in mind. And let's move to the Astro cards. We'll get into the tarot and then we'll follow up with an oracle, okay? All right, so Divine Holy Spirit, what additional energies will the collective be working with for the week of May 29th to June 4th of 2023? Guys, when you get finished watching this reading, if you would take the time out to like the video, share the video, and give it a thumbs up, and also check out my book, Life is Not a Dress Rehearsal. I would really appreciate it, guys. It's about my time as a teacher here in the States, in the K-12 classrooms and the preschool classrooms, and it's about how I experienced what I experienced in those particular settings, and it is a page-turning, mind-boggling read, and I hope you guys would consider purchasing it for yourself or for a friend, okay? All right, so let's see here. Spirit, what additional energies will the collective be working with? Okay, first two. A Queen Cups. I always say it wrong. Complexity irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the marks, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. If that ain't some, a little bit of Scorpio, that's a little bit of every element energy, actually. Leo, the lover, that came out in, what is it, if not last week, the week before last. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, and excessive. Okay? Okay. All right. Spirit, what additional energies? Virgo, I can't talk. Virgo, the alchemist. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial. Yeah, I said that wrong. Critical, nervous, and perfectionist. Okay. All right, Spirit. What additional energies? Whoa, I knew it. I kept seeing the tower. Uranus, revolution. That energy that's carrying over from last week. And the scorpionic energy, the Scorpio full moon, I believe it is. Okay. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, and lightening. That's interesting. The 10th house comes out again. Career response. I told y'all, career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, and empire. That same energy from last week, some of it, okay? Wowzers, okay. Additional energies for the collective for May 29th. Let's see. Okay, we have fifth house, passion. Okay, performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs. Didn't I tell you that Venus energy, that passion and all that good stuff? Pleasure, oh geez. Parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. Wowzers. Okay. So that jovial energy kicking off the summer here in the States. I'm just saying. There we go. Chiron healing. Okay. Healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. Okay, so some of y'all will be doing some shadow work. Hey, Pluto, transformation, uh, renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, motivation, personal power, evolution, composting, cycles of death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, and clearing and extremes. That's scorpionic energy as well. Okay. And what's behind it? Told you, can't make this stuff up. Libra, seventh house, relating, relationships, partnerships, companions, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. So y'all, it's the astro cards are aligning with everything that I told you before in the astrological overview. You just have to rewind it and listen, okay? So as I split the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, okay? So, Divine Holy Spirit, what additional messages do you have for the collective for the week of May 29th? Look at that. Was that the Emperor trying to come out? To June 4th of 2023. Messages for the collective for May 29th to June 4th of 2023. As always, guys, take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Six of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords. This is this moon, this full moon, is helping you guys to release some stuff that's going on in your lives, whatever that is, to do some shadow work, Chiron healing, to let go of burdens and to move forward. You can't make this stuff up in the Two of Wands. Y'all already know what all of this energy is about. If a lot of y'all don't, go within, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, I feel like this is you guys at the beginning of the week trying to figure out this energy. Like I told you, it's going to be some weird energy. It's trying to balance out. It's trying to be an even kill, but it's going to be up to you to uh, pick up on that energy, see it for what it is, and try to balance it out. I feel like a lot of y'all are coming out over the other side of healing some work, doing some self work on yourself with the Ace of Cups here, and it's going to be showing because you're going to actually be glowing up or be glowing to other people. People are going to be drawn to you. I feel like a lot of you guys, like I was saying in the astrological overview, you're going to get new ideas, or you're going to be in the energy of trying to get stuff done during the week. You're going to have a burst of inspiration. That's what the Knight of Wands actually signifies, among other things. But I feel like a lot of you guys are going to get some new ideas that are going to come to you very quickly. For a lot of y'all, I feel like you will be manifesting very, very quickly. So watch your words and watch your thoughts, because thoughts are things. The power of the spoken tongue will help you to either bring happiness and joy into your life, or the opposite. So you don't want to do something that, or say something or think something that can cause negativity to flourish in your life. You want to be on that positive tip, okay? Or in a balance of both. With the Six of Swords, I feel like for a lot of y'all, y'all are really balancing out along with the energy, even though you might have had a rough start to the week. Just saying. Coming off of that energy from last week, ooh, baby. But I feel like a lot of you guys are moving forward mentally. For some of y'all, like I said, during this Memorial Day weekend, you might be traveling. The Six of Swords is all about thoughts, and it's about traveling. If you're not taking a physical journey, a spiritual one, and I feel like a lot of you guys are finding your landing, or you're finding your footing, I should say, on the path that you're on. I feel like you're opening up and being more aware. For some of y'all, psychically, I'm being 100% with this, or you're being more in tune with yourself, and in return, you're being more in tune with all of the other aspects of relationships that you have, whether it be a romantic relationship, with your kids, if you have them, with your pets, or whatever type of relationship with your friends, coworkers, whatever. I feel like they're seeing you as the Queen of Cups, whether you be divine masculine or divine feminine. You're open, okay? Like I told y'all, some of y'all, this is spiritual awakening. Some of this is new ideas. You're being open to it, and as a result, you have to remain grounded. You have to do the shadow work, okay? So you can meditate 5 minutes, even though you might have all these get-togethers and whatever you're going to. You can do some journaling for 5 to 10 minutes. You can go outside and be outside. You can do some of these things simultaneously. Like most cookouts and events are outside if it's warm enough and it's not raining or anything like that. Just be at one with nature. That's what I'm trying to get at. For a lot of you guys, like I said, if you look at the top of this card, the water will be healing for you. Spirit is calling to you, to go near the water, to get to unwind. For some of y'all, you might be at a get together at a beach, and you might meet someone. Don't know where the heck that came from, but it did. So you might meet someone there. You might be seeing large pelicans. It depends on where you live, or seagulls flying around. That's a sign from spirit. Take it how it resonates for you, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are wrapping up a cycle, and you're letting go of things that you cannot change, and you're realizing, hey, the past is the past. You're focusing on the now, and you're trying to move forward with the Ten of Wands here. So you're closing out a cycle and you're moving forward. I feel like this might have been a cycle with the Five of Swords of thinking negatively about yourself. This is like a final release, that Chiron energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Doing that shadow work and healing some things that you've been battling with, healing some childhood trauma and wounds. This full moon in Scorpio, I believe it is. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's the full moon in Scorpio. It's going to be helping you to transmute, transform, and release that energy that has been holding you back. Okay, let's see. Let me clarify that. Yep. What has been holding you back? You're going to realize it. You're going to have that epiphany moment. Okay, so for some of y'all, it's finances. For others of y'all, it's like you feeling like you're not stable. And I feel like whatever it is that has been holding you back, seven of swords, it could be limiting beliefs, seven of swords. What are you saying to yourself? What negative thoughts or verbal thoughts that you are saying about yourself or others that is holding you back or holding you back in your relationships, you're going to be healing that this week, okay? You're letting go of judgment of yourself and others. And like I told you, the main energy was spiritual entombment and awakening for this week. For the collective, this full moon in Scorpio, that Chiron healing energy is going to help you to release whatever you need to release and move forward. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. Okay. Child. All right. So, Spirit, what additional message or messages do you have for the collective for the week of May 29th to June 4th of 2023? And happy Memorial Day to those of you guys who celebrated. Additional messages, Spirit. Message or messages for the collective. Let's see here. What additional? Okay. You got two. For some of y'all gotta trust that the work that you're doing is helping yourself and others, however that resonates for you, and know that you are supported by spirit, by source, to move forward in your healing process, move forward in life in general, and know that you are releasing whatever you need to release to move you forward on your journey. Okay? So that is all I have for the collective for the What I Am Feeling energy message on May 29th to June 4th of 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, join our tribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.